become what I became again? Will I become what I became when we were only friends? If not, I think I might just ride again. 'Cause I remember when you said it's the smartest way if all we stay as friends.
Well guys, it's Kieran or Killer HD here, and welcome back to the Cherries Rise, and today we face off against Hull City in the Premier League. Let's go have a look at the schedule. So in the last episode, we beat Tenerife 5-2, and since then we've had a good amount of games. It's actually been a whole month pretty much since the last game, but we've played a lot more games because it's the winter break, the winter season. So we went at home to Liverpool in the first game, and we won 2-0. Juan Turbe and Sir Harold Kane get the goals. If you're wondering why his name is Sir Harold Kane now, go and watch the 3 lines, that will tell you why. So Harold Kane and Juan Turbe with the goals there. In the next game, we were away to Southampton and we drew 1-1. It was a very good game, by the way, fantastic game. You can see here, Southampton had a lot of shots, and we had not as many shots, but there were a lot of highlights of us shooting. Dan Crowley of Alga and Ruben Garcia with the goal for Southampton. In the next game, we were at home to Leicester and we won 4-1. Sir Harold Kane with a hat-trick, and Callum Chambers also with a goal. Nelson Oliveira playing for Leicester now, getting a goal from a penalty spot. We played very well in this game, as you can see by the stats. Danny Ings played in this game, by the way, and he was quite good. Actually, I believe, can I remember what we played? I think this might have been the game where we played the 3-2-1-3. I don't know what their formation is called. I think that could be in the day we played in the new formation. PSG were at home in the next game. We won 2-0. Very good game for us. Sir Harold Kane and Jack Grealish with the goals just before half-time. Verratti was sent off in the 45th minute, and Harold Kane scored from the free kick. So it was a very good game for us there, and that sees us through to the next round of the Champions League. And as you saw by the Champions League draw at the start of the episode, we have got Bayer Leverkusen in the first round, our first knockout round of the Champions League. So it'll be a very tough game. In the next game, though, we were away to West Ham United, and we drew 2-2. Our former man, Julian Green, scoring a brace against us to send them 2-0 up. And with 3 minutes plus injury time to go, Josh Damont scored to make it 2-1. Then Mario Alvarez scored in the 91st minute to get us the point. It was a very, very tough game, and I'm really surprised we got a point here. In the next game, we were at home to Tottenham and we won 3-0. Fantastic win by us in this game. Juan Turbe, Jack Grealish and Marcos Paz with the goals in this game. Tottenham are not doing well, I'm not going to lie to you. If they're losing to us, it's not good enough, is it really? In the next game, we were away to Manchester City and we drew 2-2. Danny Barth actually started us off with a fantastic header from a corner to make it a 1-0. But Karim Benzema scored in the 9th minute with a lovely long ranger to make it 1-1. But Quintero scored to make it 2-1. And in the 88th minute, Paulo Dybala scored to make it 2-2. It was a very disappointing end to the game because I thought we were going to win. Paulo Dybala is so good. And with our only loss since the last game, we lost to Reading 1-0. Yeah, I know. We lost at the Majeski Stadium. Martin Skirtle with the goal. We played such a weak side for this game. I went nice here. Danny Ings, Josh Damont, Dan Crowley, Andrea Pirlo, Gopalo, Garrows, Wicker, all playing. Pirlo actually got a game, which is amazing to me because you know how Pirlo's so bad at the moment. So Skirtle actually scored in this game for Reading. I didn't even know he played there. Fantastic goal for them and a fantastic win for them. But let's go and have a look at the league table. So after that one loss from Reading, we dropped down to 4th from 1st. I know, it's a bit mental, right? Between the two games we're playing today, we were 1st and 2nd for most of it, and the one loss we had against Reading cost us dearly because we are now in 4th. Chelsea have taken top spot with 42 points. Liverpool are behind them with 1 point, and Tottenham in 3rd after... do you know what? It's weird because they lost to us, and they lost to Norwich, and they lost to Arsenal, but I thought they were doing bad, but they're not. If they're losing to us 3-0, it should be quite bad, wouldn't it? So Aston Villa, Sunderland, Leicester occupy those relegation spots. Divock Origi is the top goal scorer. Mohamed Besic is the guy with the highest average rating. Ericsson is the most played assists, 13 assists. Juan Turbe is behind him with 7, so Eden Hazard and Giovinco. Most player of match awards, Besic, Origi and Sterling. Most clean sheets is Courtois, and most yellow cards is Ergi, Casey and Mohamed Besic. So this is what the competitions are all looking like. So obviously before finale, we've got Leverkusen in the first knockout round of the Champions League. It's going to be a tough game. We have Sunderland in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, and in the semi-final to Capital One Cup, we face Derby, a Championship side. And if we win, we go against either Arsenal or Chelsea. It's a big chance to regain our trophy after not having it for the last 2-3 years now. Obviously, we won it in 2017. It'll be a lovely piece of silverware to have, because we haven't had a piece of silverware since that day in 2017. So it'd be really nice to get it. But let's get into this game against Hull City and see if we can pick up a great home win. So this is the side we're going to go with today then. We're going to go with Rajkovic in goal, Chambers, Danny Barr, Steve Cook and Ryder Ward. We have Payot, Luis Alberto, Iturbe, Quintero, Grealish and Sir Harold Kane up front. On the bench we have Jack Bullen, Gustavo Carbello, Nicholas Gara, Stephen Nodwell, Mario Alvarez, Josh Demont and Marcus Paz. We have such fitness issues at the moment. Carbello is on 80 fitness, Josh Demont on 83. We have Perlo on 80, Wimmer's still injured. We have Crowley on 84, Danny Ings is on 90. He maybe could get on the bench, but I'm not going to bring him on there. You could argue that Adama Traore is still injured. He actually got back. He got back from injuries, and and I was like, yes, he's finally back. He can finally start trying to earn his keep around here. Then he got injured again for another 2 weeks in an under-21 game. Fantastic. Swicker's also low on fitness. But let's get into this game against Hull City. Actually, no. Let's go have a look at the Hull City side. So Ross Boland thinks Hull are going to beat us today. We're favourites. We can move up to third if we win, and Hull City can move up to sixth. This is actually a surprisingly big game. But let's have a look at the whole side then, after we send the assistant to do this. Belletto up front with Laxitz, Phillips and Ryan Mendes de Garasa. They have MacArthur, Chibsbart, Foreign, Moreno, who just broke another leg apparently, Ryan Bennett, Walshfitz, Berkey. On the bench they have Victor Valdez, Velisco, Tom Huddleston, Kajar, Livermore, Gary Cahill, and Gary Cahill? What? Wow. Bargain hunt in Hull City. Wow, what a signing. And how about Mendes? Is this the lad that he signed from Lille? It is. Wow, he's doing quite good, isn't he? But let's get into this game then and see if we can pick up a win. Fitness issues all around Dean Court right now. We need to be kind of picking up a win as we go away from the winter break. It's kind of irritating. We have so many winter games. Hull with a corner here. MacArthur brings it in. Wow. Who scored that? Was it Moreno? Or was it Phillips? It's Phillips. Okay. Okay, right. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, Mr. Linesman. We have a throw in here. Ryder World throws it in. Jack Grealish. There's not been a shot so far this game, which is ridiculous. Quintero to Jack Grealish. Whips it into number 9. I think that's Paz or Harold Kane. I don't know. Foreign clears it. Goes to Belotti, but Danny Barth intercepts. Gets it to Rajkovic. There's not been a single shot, and we're about to approach the 29th minute. So let's get a shot on goal, please. Let's not let Hull have a goal or a shot. Luis Alberto heads it to Danny Barth, and now Mendes Grassi on the ball. Ryan Mendes Iturbe to Luis Alberto, gets it to Juan Fernando Quintero. Jack Grealish on the ball, gets it to Sir Harold Kane, he gets it to Juan Iturbe, and it's 1-0. The first shot of the game goes to us, and we score to make it 1-0 against Hull City. Lovely stuff. So Jack Grealish works the ball in the middle, passes to Sir Harold Kane, he puts it to Iturbe, he takes a touch on his left, and he puts it in. Under the goal. Wow, Berkey's really unlucky. He should be saving that really. It's 1-0. That's really unlucky. Iturbe to Payot. Payot puts it to Quintero. Luis Alberto on the ball. Puts it to Sir Harold Kane. Can Harold Kane get a goal? Sir Harold Kane gets past his man. Puts it to Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish on the ball. He puts it to Sir Harold Kane. It's got a penalty. It's a penalty. I knew it was a penalty. Sir Harold Kane is brought down. It's going to be the man, the myth, the legend, if it lets me click on his fucking name. Luis Alberto, the penalty master, to break it 2-0. Can you make it 2-0? Come on, Luis Alberto. You could do it, my son. Luis Alberto, and it's 2-0. Berkey has no chance. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this penalty. Look at it. Top. Oh, that is gorgeous penalty. What a lovely penalty to make it 2-0. So that's half time. There's actually been a lack of shots in this game. It's been a good performance though, I'm quite happy with it, but we're really lacking fit. Steve Cook is on at 75 right now, and the only defender we can bring on is Gustavo Carbello, who's on 82, who's actually lower on fitness than some of the players on the team, like Harold Kane and Grealish. So I think what we're going to do now is play a lower tempo, kind of see this game out a bit now, and just kind of give the players a bit of a rest, because we need it, because there's a lot of games coming up that we need to win, and we need players rested. Oh my god, that's a fucking spider! Oh my god, no! Fucking get off my screen, you bastard. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to leave that in for comedic purposes. Fucking get off my screen, you prick. God damn it. Get off. No. Get off. Fucking piece of shit. I hate spiders. I'm sorry. Let's get into the second half then and see if we can get any more goals, or just kind of see out this win now, really. Fucking spiders, man. Chambers with the throw and gets it to Vincent Payot, puts it to Luis Alberto. Quintero on the ball to Iturbe. Harold Kane puts it to Iturbe. Oh, mate, he needs to be scoring that. First change of the game then. It's only been 5 minutes or 6 minutes since the second half started. So, yeah, our players are absolutely cream crackered. We're going to put Grealish on the right, and then we're going to bring on Mario Alvarez on the left-hand side, and the next change is actually going to be Steve Cook for Gustavo Carbello. We are really struggling for fitness. I hate the winter in the Premier League. It's so hard to get fitness sorted. Hull City have a chance now. Foreign on the ball to Matt Phillips. who tries to get it to Ryan Mendes, who tries to get it in the goal. Chambers with clearance. Well done, Chambers. Now Riderwell can Bournemouth break and make it 3-0. Mario Alvarez to Sir Harold Kane on the ball. What is that, Harold? What is that, mate? Harold Kane, mate, what is that? He tries to beat it to Belotti, Chilips, Bath, Carballo, gets us to Sir Harold Kane, he tries to head it. Quintero, can you get that? He can't. Luis Alberto puts on the left-hand side to Mario Alvarez, he can whip it into Sir Harold Kane. Oh my god. Final change of the game is going to come up right now. We're going to bring on Stephen Nodwell for Luis Alberto. It's going to be our final change of the game. And hopefully we can see out this victory now with 20 minutes to go. Corner here, which is going to be whipped in by number 8, who is Mr. Jack Grealish. Can he whip in a fantastic corner to make it 3-0? He's going to whip it in right now. Jack Grealish whips it into Carballo, and it doesn't go anywhere. Stephen Nodwell puts it back to Jack Grealish, who can run. Oh my god, that's unlucky. Bennett Laxalat clears it, goes to Ryan Mendes, and that's the highlight. McCarthy on the ball, puts it to Walkvist. Ryan Mendes on the ball, he tries to get it to Laxalt. Laxalt on the ball to Belotti. Rajkovic with a fantastic save after Laxalt's shot. Alvarez to Grealish on the right hand side, tries to get it past Foreign, but he doesn't. Foreign puts it to Ryan Bennett. Foreign back to Bennett. The passing game's going right badly for Hull right now, isn't it? 2-0 still. Come on, boys. Let's get another goal. Laxalt, Rudderwell with a tackle. Vincent Payot gets it to Quintero. Back to Payot, who's going to pass it back to Quintero. Lovely passing play here. Back to Payot. He puts it to Alvarez. Puts it to Sir Harold Kane. Harold Kane to Jack Grealish. Is that another foul? Sir Harold Kane with a save by Berkey. I think that might have been a free kick on the edge of the area, you know. And the ball's going to be whipped in here by Jack Grealish. He whips the ball into Carballo. Carballo runs it out. Chambers with the throw into Jack Grealish. We've got seconds left. Puts in the ball. Berkey catches it. And we've got 30 seconds left. I think this game is far from over right now. Far from over? I don't even know how I'm speaking English anymore. I think this game's over now. Chambers on the ball. Puts it on Nodwell. Quintero running with the ball. Puts it to Jack Grealish. To Payot. Can we get one more goal, or is this game over? 5 seconds left. Sir Harold Kane puts it to Chambers on the right hand side. Chambers can whip it in, but that's full time, and it's 2-0 to Bournemouth. We move up to 3rd in the table. That's a really big win, considering Hull are actually a decent side in this save. Stats then, 13 shots to their 4, 9 on target to their 2, we had 55% possession. It's a fantastic win. Watford beat Chelsea. Holy shit, that's huge. Watford beat Chelsea. QPR won against Southampton. Norwich beat Sunderland. Man City drew as well, that's huge as well. Reading beat Aston Villa. Oh my god, that's been a big result. That big result there is Watford versus Chelsea. I can't believe Watford beat Chelsea. That's a big win for Watford. Whoa! Manchester City have sacked their manager. Derek McInnes. Wasn't he the former Arsenal manager just like a few days ago in the save? He was. Wow. So the Aberdeen manager has gone from Aberdeen to Arsenal, where he left after finishing 5th in the table. And now he's been sacked by Manchester City. Wow. I wonder who they're going to hire. I bet they rehire Mancini or something. But that's actually quite a big sacking, to be honest with you. I'm very surprised by that. They think Ronald Koeman, Carlo Ancelotti or Gustavo Matosas will take over. And the next in the predicted sack race, Philip Cocu for Arsenal, Darren Ferguson for Everton and Glenn Hoddle for Aston Villa. So that win leaves us in 3rd place in the table on 39 points. We are only 3 points behind the Chelsea side that just lost against Watford. What a big chance we have to come and take 2nd from Liverpool and maybe 1st from Chelsea. Imagine if we won the league. Oh my goodness, I think I might cry. So the next game is actually going to be the home game against Norwich City. Gives me a good amount of chance to play against Newcastle, Sunderland in the FA Cup, the Premier League side games against QPR, Tottenham and Everton, and the Capital One Cup semi-final 2nd and 1st leg against Derby. I won't be playing those games live, I think, because the Capital One Cup kind of loses in my interest after like one season. After we won it in 2017, fantastic, you know. I think if we get through to the final, I'll definitely live-com that, and then we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of It's not Around the World, it's the Cherries Rise. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cherries Rise. If you did, leave a like. And if you didn't, tell me in the comments down below. And I will see you all very soon for another episode of the Cherries Rise.